Okay. All right. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm gonna check YouTube Studio real quick just to make sure I'm actually live. Content live should say. Okay, wait, no, let me put that. What the bro? Quit. I don't care. Uh, visibility public. Save. Okay. Let me refresh this page real quick. I should be good. Nice. Alrighty. There's like nobody watching right now, so I am. Why is it saying like 650? What the heck? Alright, let me check real quick if this works. My browser's muted. What am I thinking? Wait. Nice. Alright, so I can keep myself muted. I am just, let me put this on right here. Alright, I'm gonna go to my docs page real quick. Bam. Just gonna work on stuff. I'm mainly streaming this for accountability reasons because accountability, so let me. Okay, purchase quotes are supposed to be unserious anyway. Bro, why am I? No, no, not Souls RNG. Catalog avatar creator. I think I can just copy my Discord server link and then bam. I hope it's not there twice. Okay. Cool build. I want to real quickly just change its appearance slightly. I don't know what the hell. Why is there so many Israel accessories on my accessory thing? Like I have to just like scroll so far down just for the Israel to get away. Okay, I guess why that, bro? Personalized results. I'm turning that off because it's freaking Israel. All right. Blue. I wanna like amplify the slight corruption here, or just do something. So blue corruption. Um, I don't think I'm gonna get anything, but just like aura. I can put on aura or something. That'd be the wrong arm anyway. Chain blue glitch aura top. What? Okay, you just go. Wait. If I turn this I can turn this R15 characters, R6 converter. Holy avatar. Um. What? Okay, so I'm gonna ignore the chat there. Just gonna ignore that. All right, change the face back. Then get. I've done this like a year ago. Oh, not R6 converter. Like just a corrupt blue or a right arm. Please tell me I can get this. Yes. Or I can get blue and black. Maybe. Wait, there's a full right. I have 3 on at a time. What is up? I might need to start using R15 converters. I might need to do that. You're not coming for me. No. Wait, I wonder which one is better, the black aura or like the blue? Remember this? Okay. I think I'm honestly gonna keep this, but I'm gonna get animations. R6. Modern R6 animation pack. Let me. What the heck is that? Okay. Retro R6. Wait, that's perfect. This is like followed by 14 o'clock. All right, we're gonna update that. I might need to go through some of my characters and actually add in R15 stuff because this is okay. This is like the only good thing about the I don't know. Okay, but we got that. We're gonna move this to a different tab so I can go here. The document. Okay, Cobalt. All right, I'm gonna work on his appearance first because that's what I need to do. R6 for Bloxian with huh. Buddy. Buddy. Wait, I didn't paste the stream link in the Discord server. Wait. Um, only real quick. Wait, where is the stream link? Uh, I'm genuinely incompetent. Stream settings. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna say something in the Discord server then. All right, that's good. All right, Cobalt appears as an R6 Robloxian with a simple the a with a simple a blue black theme. He I'm gonna look back at a different survivor. Okay. He wears a black blue Roblox guest shirt with corruption on his right arm. On his right arm, and he had his corruption on his right arm. I think that's fair enough. He wears a French t-shirt, accessory, French t-shirt, accessory, yeah, on top. Oh, that's fair. Here he has his blue glitchy. Hey, I'm gonna do this on a new. His blue glitchy hair, a white, blue, builder's hat. And on his back, he has the Azure Periostron Omega. Not Omega. What isn't it like Alpha or something? What is it? Let me check the accessory. No, let me check the real accessory because that one doesn't say anything. Azure Paris gear. Azure Periostron Alpha. I guess Cobalt's just the alpha then. He's just the alpha. Yeah. I guess, me get this. Similar doing Forsaken. I'm going through right now and revamping a lot of the characters, and I have their names bolded and colored. All right, bam. That seems nice. I have the appearance on the other monitors. So bam, I think that's fair. Gameplay. Let me make this lure accurate real quick. As it goes dark, and then bam, 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 bam. And then we'll do that. All around our essential survivalist, quite literally just the same. passives. Let me just... What the heck did I... What did I even type? That's 17. We're gonna make all the 17. Oh wait, why does everything just have to be the exact same amount of letters? So A, E, I, L, E, I. Make that a little bit darker. Bam. Okay. Let me just zoom in here. London, you tell me to get good at this game when you can't even... Damn, bro. What did I... When did I last write this? Cobalt's a savage. You know, I should maybe make my private server open. Hold up. Okay. Cobalt browses Azure Periostron Alpha, which I'm going to color real quick. Bolding color. Periostron. Bam. And I go slightly darker here. Bam. Now we got the key color. Giving and 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 after a something after a 0.5 second wind up, you'll lunge forward 20 studs in front of him hastily. Hitting the killer, and it will result in them getting result in them. What I even hitting the killer will result in them getting stunned 1 or 2 seconds. It's with a knockback power of 3. Why did I type that? Knockback power of 3. See, if Cobalt misses, he will get staggered for 0.75 seconds. Fair enough. I'm gonna mute my browser because I'm gonna listen to music. And it's copyrighted music. Bam. Alright. If Cole misses, he'll get staggered 1. That's fair. Very, very simple ability. There's nothing much to be changed. Azarath Overdrive. Alright. Azure. $12. Bam. Alright, bam. All right, keybind. Well, it's just all right, cool. This guy's kit is so simple. All right, Cobalt. Cobalt gets staggered. Staggered 5 as he stabs his sword right in the ground, rendering his one animation for 1 second. One while he stabs his sword in the ground, giving him a temporary shield. The shield should last for a second, and it's giving resistance 3. Why is this song such a banger? Resistance. Cobalt will get for 1 second after giving a temporary shield and speed for 1 second. Bam. All right. Oh my god! It's like the descriptions are becoming even more simple. I can use less words. This is what I've been working on this year at ELA. Uh, Cobalt slashes. Cobalt staggers and Cobalt. Well, Paulson slashes his sword in front of him during 1 second. 1 second. This is serve for 1 second for 0 point. If Cobalt is hit within a 0.65 window 0.35 no 75 after using the ability the killer the killer will be parried. No, not parried. If using the ability, the killer will get parried. Parrying the killer knocks them back with a power of 5 and gives resistance X. Thanks for 1 second. And gives resistance 10 and to Cobalt. If Cobalt is hit within a 0.65 second window, 0.35 seconds after using the ability, the killer will get parried. Parrying the killer knocks him back with a power of 5 and gives resistance 10 and speed 1 for 1 second to Cobalt. Let me add 10% there. Bam. Wow, his kit just became so much more simple. Alright, isolation variable. I gotta work on that. If more than 3 survivors... If there are 3 or more survivors in a 25 stud... Within 25 studs of Cobalt... Well, his abilities are 25%. Wait, I know I have a status effect for this. Hexed. Increases potency. Yeah, I don't know how to... His abilities are 0 point times potent and Oh, and cooldown and his cooldowns are increased by 1.15x. All right. On the right, what's screen? In it there is a small. There's a small bar, or that shows how many survivors. The right of Cobalt screen, there is a small bar that shows how many survivors are in Cobalt's proximity. Yeah. Needed some water. Alright, then gameplay. Gotta work on this real quick. Cobalt is an all-arounder sentinel survivalist. Just having a fair, but having medium team play and capable, while having the benefit having is an all-rounder survivalist. He has medium team play. Team play count is medium team play capabilities but with an anti-synergy. Synergy if too many teammates are in his proximity. Too many teammates are in his proximity. Huh. Yeah, his medium team play capabilities with an anti-synergy. Too many teammates are in his proximity. Oh. Yeah, speed is a little lower. I'm just reading the old thing. I think that's fair. Cobalt is an all-rounder sentinel survivalist. He has medium team play capabilities with anti-synergy if too many teammates are in his proximity. I gotta work on the other stuff too. Let me open another tab here so I can look at a different character. I need the previous characters to be able to tell. All right. Wait. Let's go to Milan because Milan's a good example. You should know the fundamentals and still help the team. Yeah, no. The stun, and parry. A short stun and a parry. Parry. But Cobalt has an anti-synergy. Synergy if too many teammates are in his proximity. All right, then Cobalt's restart difficulty comes from him having a fair amount, him having a low to medium low skill floor. Here with a fair, huh? Cobalt's restart difficulty comes from him having a medium low skill floor with a fair skill ceiling. Having him having a sim from his kit, being slightly technical when should be optimally when your ability should be optimally used like with Azure. Gather Rush Overdrive. Like with Azurath Overdrive and Sword Stance. I spelled that wrong. I blow. Being a parry. Be a shield after a fair or wind up and being a parry ability. Nicole. Well, Kubel is a character. It is a character for Kubel. Well, it's a survivor who is built what could be no. Okay, the song is just too good. What the hell? Well, is a well, it's a survivor. Well, should be treated. Be treated as a stand. There's a sentinel. If he's being chased, do not get. Make sure you're not. Make sure not too many people are the right and or right next to near him. Sim though. Which not too many people are right next to and near, and that's fair. Alright. Fair gameplay section. Alright, Cobalt is done. Wait, nope, he's not done. I work on the description. I love this part of characters. I love working on the descriptions. And yeah, alright. I also wanna get this person's bam. Bam. Okay, great. The search for the Parius ones. Whose ones are the search is on. Is on. And if it were blocks he finds and so they rival the most powerful beasts. The most the rival the most powerful beings. Cobalt, though could carry less. He is a teenager with his own work. Teenager with his own work. In the near zero chance of finding one, making him even less interested. He deals with the worry. The worry. But that is the worry is the worry is a digital. His worry he consists of a really wait not believe his worry consists of I'm gonna remove that digital interpreter part because it does not go out the description. The worry consists of a mass pandemonium being called movelot stalking and torturing. Alright, we're gonna change this to 1, 2, 3. 3. Movelot stalk. Alright, we're gonna go right here. Let me make this italicized. Stalking and torturing him. Begging for help. It got denied. Begging for help. He got denied. Denied as why? As Movelot is not. Wait, gotta. Movelot is not real. Or why would something look at you in particular? There, but one walk. Why is is this single? Yeah, it's single. Why is this like? Put this at single. Put one walk. Put one walk. Okay. One walk. Favorite. That is not. I gotta look at his lore book. Okay, they don't know it's Movelot. Thank you for you good night. Yeah. He's simply hallucinating. He's simply making things up. Oh, you silly. Oh, you silly boy. But one walk back in the forest, nearby fort, has changed everything. Walking nearby forest changed everything. I think I gotta add that part in their map. When walking nearby forest changed everything. Wait, something was glistening. Something was glistening blue. Blue. The Azure Apparition Alpha. Retrieving it home. Retrieving it home. He refined it. And reforged it with his scribbling and mastery. As a sword fully awakened, it in his hands, and for the first time, and something else awakened. One more pair. One more pair of eyes. Eyes were out for Cobalt. And it. One more pair of eyes were out for Cobalt. And this time, it is not. Alright, we're actually going to make this all that text. Bam. Alright, bam. I'll keep the old description there too, because history. I mean, how's alright. I'm not gonna try rewriting the lore book, because that's just not something I want to do. No, move lots. Alright. Fair, 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 fair. Bam. I don't think I'm gonna redo move lots appearance, because no. Alright. Bam. Alright, that seems nice. Gameplay, passives. We're gonna do that. It'll get progressively darker to the right, and then passive, not survivors.exe. Never move. I need to replace the Hebrew. 10. I'll italicize it too, because why not? I'm 26. Bam. Um, nope, just realized. Normal. Mubbed? What the fuck? No! What the? Oh, I mean, it's literally just. Okay. Do I even want it to be italicized? No, it's not gonna be italicized. Never remove like a survivor. A glitchy non-collision tree will sprout from the ground. Any survivor in a 42.5 stud radius will gain. When a survivor dies, but I move lost hands. Hence a glitchy. A corrupted. Erupted non-collision. Tree will sprout from the ground. Survivors. I was in a 42.5 star radius. This will get see. Okay. Revealed one when that lingers for after leaving the radius. Okay. After 45 seconds of a tree, use light lifespan, a smaller, less powerful tree will sprout out of small, less powerful tree will sprout out of the fort. Will sprout near the original tree. The tree survivors in a 20 stud radius is of that of the small. Of the offspring tree will receive. Okay. After 5 seconds of the tree's light, a smaller, less powerful tree will sprout near the original tree. Survivors in a 20 stud radius of the offspring tree will receive. Okay. Fair enough. Apparent. There's within of the parent tree. Okay. There can be up to 4 parent trees active at a time. If it the oldest when a fifth survivor is killed. When a fifth survivor is killed, it will the oldest parent tree, its offspring will wither. The tree, if the tree, if the parent tree will be in the radius. If the parent tree will be in the radius of a different another parent tree, it will summon not the closest valid spot. Actually, I don't think I think I'm gonna remove that. All right. Okay, bro. Move that can see the radius of look and see. Actually, I think I'm gonna remove that too. Right. Okay. So if I'm gonna remove that, I'm gonna wither. If the new parent tree is in the zone, the new parent is in the zone of a different parent tree, it will sprout at the closest air, the closest point on the outside of radius. All right, bam. We're gonna Bam. All right. All right. Then 20 with Pierce. All right. All right. That's fair enough. Just looking at a different. Did I already do Paris? I did not do Paris. I did not do any of the other killers. Did I do self-insert? No. This is the first killer I'm doing. No, technically media. No. Who did I do? I didn't do anybody. What is this? Okay. Move lot. All right. That's fair. I'm not gonna change anything there. Enclave. Move up. Then stab it at the ground. To its realm. To move that, and also because I transporting everything to transporting, converting, stab it at the ground, converting the ground. Moving everyone into its realm. I'm turning this guy a black and red edit to process this in move lot. Okay, move that will get enclave 3, 4 for 10s. All right, bam. Let me just go right here. What the hell? We'll get enclave 3, 4. We got enclave 3 for 10s. Nope. We got enclave 3 for 10 seconds. All other abilities except I'll kill you. Yeah, are locked. If we move are locked. Cooldown is increased to 1.8 seconds. We're gonna change that there. If movelet does not get it 1 kill, does not get does not kill a survivor when the status effects an enclave 3 wears off. If movement gets done. Bam. Alright, that's just better. Spring blooming. There's a cutting. Move that's that. Into the ground. And then temporarily a transform it into a dragon. Dragon non-cool tree. And after 1 second, we'll generate in his hand this on his back again. The tree pulses for the tree. He gives the map wide. Gives map wide status effect. Future survivor. There's for 8 1 second for disappearing. The tree gives map status effects to survivors to 8.5. Receiving. Alt. Okay, dude, I'm on it. Alright, I'm just gonna end stream because it's just I'm kind of just tired. I'm gonna continue working on this though. I'm gonna continue working.